I'll tell you right off the bat, if you want to go way down in the weeds on me, I can't do it. All my experts are downstairs. Today I propose to the Houston City Council that we create a new pension plan for incoming fire cadets. We're granted the legal authority to do this by the Texas Constitution. We have the desire to do something to help create pension stability across all of our pension systems. But in two of our three pensions, we have the ability to productively negotiate. We have a meet and confer process, and we have negotiated changes to those two pensions that have resulted in cost reductions, a more sustainable pension system for police, a more sustainable pension system for our municipal employees. But we don't have the ability to negotiate with our firefighters' pension. I'm going to say this very carefully. It has nothing to do with firefighters, nothing to do with firefighter pay. This is about pension only. And it is our proposal to help us create a sustainable pension system within the constraints that we've had to operate. We've been talking about pension reform for a lot of years. What we are proposing today has no impact, and I'll repeat, has no impact on existing firefighters, no impact on existing retirees. This is targeted to incoming firefighters, just as when we did significant reform of the police pension, we limited it to incoming police officers. So, no impact on our existing firefighters. What we are trying to do is create a sustainable system that is a defined benefit system. I've been hearing for years now how the city had some secret plan to create a defined contribution system. No, I'm putting out what my optimal plan is for incoming firefighters, and it is a defined benefit plan. But it is a defined benefit plan that, unlike the existing Houston Firefighters Relief and Retirement Fund, which is managed and controlled by its beneficiaries, the new plan would be managed and controlled by the city, with the assets held by an independent fiduciary. The existing plan would remain in place for firefighters who are already working for the city. The new plan would be implemented, if council agrees, for new people coming into the system. The new plan provides the local control we have been seeking from the state legislature. It puts in place a plan that will, over time, achieve parity among our public safety pensions, and it will help the city meet its pension obligations. The new plan was prepared by pension specialists at the law firm of Norton Rose Fulbright. It has lower, longer-term costs than the existing firefighter pension plan, with estimated savings of $110 million over the next 20 years. I'm not proposing this for budgetary relief in the current budget. I'm not proposing this to have significant impact over the next few years, because it does not, in fact, provide significant budgetary relief in the short term. I am proposing this because it is the right decision for the city of Houston, and it is a best practice in terms of fiscal management for the city of Houston. It incorporates many of the industry best practices that have already been incorporated into the Houston Municipal Employees Pension System and the Houston Police Officers Pension System. Key components of the plan are pension formula allows for retirement benefits up to 80% of base pay, retirement no earlier than age 55 and with at least 10 years of service, retirement benefits calculated based on the employee's highest consecutive 78 periods of base pay. And that is a significant difference with the current HRF plan. Again, reins in spiking where massive amounts of overtime in later years designed to run up the pension often happen. The required employee contribution would be 9% of base pay, or 1/3 of the total actuarially determined contribution rate. Maximum lump sum payout of 20% of a member's annuity. Survivor annuities for spouse and eligible children. Again, virtually identical to what we have already in place for our police officers. And except for one significant difference, and that is it has a variable COLA, or a discretionary COLA, cost of living adjustment, where the more recent police pension has an automatic COLA, which the current firefighter pension has. The single biggest cost driver of our pensions are those automatic COLAs. It is anticipated that within 20 years, 70% of city firefighters would be covered by the new plan as new firefighters come in, and the senior firefighters stay in their current plan and retire from the city. Obviously, we have focused on the current firefighter retirement plan with an eye on sustainability and savings. And we have been rebuffed at every request to negotiate. We have been rebuffed at the state legislature in terms of pension reform. But we are comfortable that what we are offering is a plan that will be acceptable to new firefighters coming in, sustainable for the long term, have no negative impacts on existing firefighters or retirees in the current plan, because it is a separate plan. But you know, what we would still be interested in reform of the existing plan, because we believe that that plan is not positive for the taxpayers of this region. But here's a solution that gets us a big step forward, and I'm happy to take any questions that I can